We've got a new episode of Common Agenda coming up.
Will there be a piece about a band struggling with their own limitations in the harsh face of stardom?
Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to another episode of Common Agenda. I'm your host, Colby Smalzel, and I'm here to hold your hand and walk you through the wild world of Emerson College. Granted, I've only been here for a month, but I think I know my way around from the small building to Piano Hall. Emory is my home. Let's see what's in the news today. The founding executive director of Emerson's Elma Lewis Center for Civic Engagement, Learning, and Research, Kelly Bates, will be receiving the Victor J. Garrow Public Service Award letter today from the Boston University Law School. Bates graduated from the law school in 1994 and has since gone on to work in politics, business development, and nonprofit leadership, and more. So congratulations, Kelly. Now, I don't know all that much about the law. After all, I am just a youth and therefore hate authority, but I think I can get behind all that cool stuff you've done. You get the Smalzel seal of approval. It may not be a fancy law school degree, but since it's pretend, it won't take up any space. Moving on. Finn DeBona from the class of '66 and Emerson trustee board member was honored Sunday, October 6th with the 2013 Activist Award in California. DeBona, who is executive producer of America's Funniest Home Videos, was given the award for his volunteer work with a nonprofit organization that raises awareness and helps children with autism. The organization helps families raise money for therapy, medical care, assistive technology, and special needs classes. Looks like DeBona is a bona fide hero. I don't feel good about that one, but it had to be said. Whatever, haters are my motivators. More congratulations are in order for distinguished Director-in-Residence of the Department of Visual Arts and Media Arts. Theodore R. Life, who has a documentary set to be screened at the Yamagata International Documentary Film Festival in Japan from October 10th through the 17th. The film, Live Your Dream, the Taylor Anderson story, is about Taylor Anderson, a young American woman teaching English in Japan, who also happened to be the first American casualty of the 2011 Japanese earthquake and tsunami. Emerson alumni Will Rogan and Michelle Saltas helped Life with editing and technical work. There's an incredibly tasteless pun to be made here about Life, but I can't bring myself to say it. I promise the next story will be edgier. Now let's talk about art for the sake of education. This year, Emerson College is participating in SNAAP, the Strategic National Arts Alumni Project, which is a survey that examines the lives of arts alumni throughout the country. Every Emerson graduate will receive an online invitation to participate in the survey that strives to help mold the future of arts education. Once the survey has been completed, alumni can head to the website where all the data is collected and compared to see how others within the arts industry live. Some of the data represented allows the arts graduates to see where their peers work and live and what they earn and how the arts have influenced them. This data will help Emerson and other art-focused schools better prepare students for the success in their field of choosing. Or at least that's what Snap tells us. But there are some tricksters over there. Oh, Snap. God, I'm funny. Let's send it over to Jamie Sanders, who's got a very special guest with us today. Jamie from the Musical Theater Society production of Edges.
Well, she's no Bobby Felto, but she'll have to do. I'm here with Jamie Zeidman, or as I'll know her, James Z, because I'm Jamie E, the one and only. But you like to sing.
Yeah, I do.
And sometimes you sing in shows. You're singing in Edges. What is Edges?
Edges is the fall MTS musical. It is followed by Thoroughly Modern Millie, but that hasn't even started rehearsing yet. So Edges is a song cycle.
What's a song cycle?
A song cycle is a musical that doesn't have a thorough plot line. Each song has its own plot and its own set of characters that all follow one similar and overarching theme.
Well, you know, I am slightly disappointed that it's not related to motorcycles, but
sorry.
I'm sure that will pass. Now, is anybody else, like, who is in this show? How many people are in it?
Edges is an 8-person cast. It has 4 girls and 4 boys, well, women and men. It's stories all about love and relationships. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll question your life. It's pretty great.
Cool, and you said earlier that there are people who are not necessarily musical theater majors in this show.
Oh yeah, the show actually, half the cast are non-performance majors. We have a marketing major, a communications major, a television production major, and many more.
Beautiful Ethan Weiser. Hello. Now, I think you guys are probably going to do some little dance moves too. I mean, I'm not experienced in musical theater like you are, but could you show me a dance move or two?
Well, absolutely. If you want to see me dance and sing, and everyone else too, you can come see the show, which is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, which is Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of this month. It is at 9 p.m. in the NPR. It is wonderful. Tickets are $5 a piece. You can email Caroline Lacey, which is CAROLINE_LACY at emerson.edu for tickets.
It's at 9 p.m. I mean, come on. What are you going to do? You're going to be like hanging out with your friends? Come on. Bring them to this freaking show because it's going to be something like...
Something a little bit like this.
Okay.
We
So
can do
we're
a jazz
dancing?
square.
Jazz squares? Okay. How do we...
Ba, da,
Okay, now Charlie Brewer is going to talk to you all about that guy you probably heard about who played all the pianos. I can't do this. This is incredible. Look at this. Thank you for coming on the show. Charlie, take it away.
Hi everybody, Charlie Brewer here for Common Agenda, and today we're talking about pianos. James Kennedy is blowing up Twitter talking about the 75 pianos around Boston, and I'm here with Jackson Davis, producer and director of 75 Pianos. Hey Jackson, how's it going?
It's going pretty well, thanks. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So, what was the inspiration for this film?
Well, basically, it happened last week. I got a Facebook event invite from James Kennedy about his project of wanting to go around the entire city of Boston and play every one of the 75 public pianos. And without really thinking about it too much, I was like, wow, this would make a good story. So it was a long weekend, you know, sunrise to sundown, just out there in Boston, getting, you know, a great kind of tour of the city, really, because the pianos are all over. And it was a long day, and there are definitely some moments where, you know, me and my crew were just like, wow, is it worth it? And now that I'm looking back at the footage, I can safely say, yeah, it was totally worth it.
Awesome. So, how is James to work with? Is he fun or?
James is a sweetheart. I mean, I love him. He's so nice. And, you know, his spirits never wavered throughout the entire day. And, you know, the film crew, like, we would take breaks and James would keep going, and then we would, like, meet back up with him. But James, you know, he kept a smile on his face. He was always leading the pack. He never, you know, slowed down his pace. And he had a goal, and he stuck to it.
So, what's the goal of your project then, doing this now?
My goal is, for my documentary on James's project, is to really just tell the story of how this happened and how Emerson and Boston residents kind of came together for this weekend and, you know, to create some music. And so it's really about, it's about James, but it's really about James's message of, you know, reaching out to the community and bringing music, which is something we all love.
Well, I'm Charlie Brewer, and I'm here with Jackson Davis, the director.
Back to the good stuff. I'm Mariah, and I'm going to tell you all about the great events we've got coming up here at Emerson. So let's get down to business. Need to learn how to use software or how to use that new digital camera? Emerson students have been given free memberships to the online tutorial site lynda.com, where you can watch over 2,000 videos detailing the ins and outs of everything from Photoshop to music editing. Even better, the site will be holding a free tutorial on how to use their equipment for all Emerson students, faculty, and staff this Friday. It's like tutorialception. Quick sidebar, ception isn't a suffix you can just add on to everything in America. Let's put that to rest already. Please just bring your lunch and learn about all of the resources on the site. It's at noon in 418 of Walker Building, and if you feel like sticking around, right afterwards in the same room there will be a workshop about the basics of computer security at 1. Sports fans, get ready to kick off basketball season this Monday night with the Midnight Madness Sports Program. With both men and women's basketball teams playing and showing off their skills on the court, any Emerson students can come. If you're not interested in sports, well, along with entertainment, there will be some free custom t-shirts for the first 200 people to show up, as well as food, a DJ, a dunk contest, and a competition for the most spirited Emersonian. So come on out to support the teams before they actually start their season, up in November. The event is at 10:30 in the evening in the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker Gym in Piano Row. The latest in the Bright Lights screening series is here. After their double feature tonight, they will be following it up with another event this Tuesday. But this isn't a movie screening. Rather, it's a presentation about fan culture and fan videos. Cameron Salisbury, editor of the journal Transformative Works and Cultures, will be screening many fan videos and discussing them. If you write fan fiction or you make your own Star Wars videos, make sure to head down to the Bright Family Screening Room at Paramount on Tuesday, October 15th at 7. It'll be just like Comic-Con, but with less people complaining about Firefly being canceled. Well, hopefully. Okay, probably not, but there's a chance. Are you an international student feeling like you can't find a job here in the US? Well, look no further than the American Resumes for International Students workshop. Ken Matson and Linda Miller will be helping teach how to adapt to the format used in America and how to present experiences for American audience. Basics like correct grammar and language to use will also be discussed. It's suggested you bring any resume you already have. The event will be on Tuesday at 3:30 in the 6th floor conference room of 216 Tremont. And if you're not an international student, but you still need resume assistance, allow me to be of service. Lie. That's how I got this job. I mean, what? Well, that's all I've got for you today. And now, pay attention, because Cary Spector is about to tell us all about what to do this weekend.
For years, television has taught me that it's all about zany parties, experimentation, and weight gain. Also, really expensive tuition. Hello, I'm Cary Spector, and this week on Weekend in the Bean, I am talking about College Fest, an affordable festival for college students with plenty of music and plenty of free swag. I'm about to sit down with the people in charge to see what it's all about. Let's check it out.
So I'm Paul Tedeschi. I'm the CEO of the Campus Agency, and we're a boutique marketing firm that helps brands market to college students.
Can you tell us about who will be performing specifically?
Sure. So this year we've got a lot of local artists, a variety of genres in terms of alternative. We've got some acoustic. We've got obviously alternative and hip hop. Our headliner for Saturday is a group by the name of The White Panda, an EDM artist that's got a lot of buzz in the college market now, playing all up and down the East Coast. And then we're going a little country on Sunday with Sam Hunt, who just performed this weekend here in Boston. But Sam has been opening for a lot of top country acts around the country, and it's kind of the next big thing coming out of Nashville. We've got over 80 brands this year, so we've got carnival games, a bull riding event, lots of interactions for students to win t-shirts and other branded items, Red Sox tickets, spring break trips. As I mentioned, sampling, there's all kinds of food products to try, but it's several hours of content for kids. When they come, they really do spend a lot of time there. They usually walk out with these swag bags that we give that are full right up to the rim, and essentially it's like Halloween for college students. The event runs 12 to 7 on Saturday, 12 to 6 on Sunday. Basically, it's a $15 two-day ticket, so it's like a festival environment where you get a wristband, you can come both days. We do offer a $10 Sunday-only ticket, and for anyone watching this show, I'm happy to say that if you go to our website, collegefest.com, and hit buy tickets now, if you enter the word student, you'll get a $5 off of either ticket that you decide to purchase.
Well, there you have it, Emerson students. Looking for something to do this weekend? Well, just head down to the Heinz Convention Center this Saturday and Sunday for College Fest. It'll be a good time. That's all for me. Cary, out. See you guys next week.
That's all for today, clowns. As always, it's been a pleasure. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go catch up on Rizzoli and Isles and write a paper about how gravity wasn't actually that good. That's a complete joke. Our executive producer, Ethan Weiss, is actually about to fire whichever one of our writers thought that they could throw that into the script. Whoever you are, we're disappointed. I'm your host, Colby Smalzel, and you stay classy, whoever's watching.